say that when Jeanette's away, the mice will play. And what do you reckon? We've got a few extra mice in the studio this morning. Welcome you two beautiful ladies to Good Morning.
Isn't he good? Well trained.
Suzanne, Paul and Asta. This is like a dream come true for me this morning. It really is.
Is it?
I'm in heaven. Look at the show I get to have with these guys. It's like a broadcaster's dream. It really is.
Oh,
Suzanne and Asta,
yes.
I've grown up with you two.
All right, you can go off people, you know.
I'm very old as well, but speaking of growing up with you two, I think we do have to kind of mention something that was announced yesterday on Facebook and in the papers. There were some stories about Good Morning coming to a close, unfortunately.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Esther? You've been involved for a long time.
Well, it's 18 years and I can hardly remember what I did 18 years ago. Oh, yes, I do. But I don't know how I feel about it. I think I feel a wee bit sad because I've always thought of my role on the Good Morning show as a little bit like community service, but now I call it national service. Lactating mothers, aged pensioners, sick people, people waiting for good news, people waiting for bad news, and people that just generally wanted a bit of a laugh.
I know.
Yes.
It's been a bit of a national institution. You've been involved with Good Morning for
I
many
have,
years.
yes. Donkey's years. Since thousands of luminous spheres.
Exactly.
I still love those. I tell you what, this saved me.
I know.
No, we've had a lot of fun.
I've spent many a morning in front of the television. I remember Mary Lambie with the talkback show that she used to run.
Wasn't that great?
Fantastic.
I love that. Where are you from? Bang.
Brendan and
Oh, yeah.
and he had a few
We've
moments
had
on the
fun.
show.
And we're going to have fun today as well.
Exactly.
Yes.
We're not going to wallow in the mire for too long because look,
it's going to be a great show.
Good
Stick
Morning's
with us,
got a few
please.
months left to run and it's going to be a wonderful few months as well. So don't go anywhere. Stick with us till the end of the year. It's going to be a great show. Alrighty, speaking of great shows, we have got a wonderful one lined up here this morning. Not only have we got these two, but look, here's what we've got today. All right, good things come in twos, as we well know. And comedy pair Nick Rado and Steve Wrigley are joining us with their brand of humour. Don't miss that.
Yes, and speaking of funny, take a look at this. So I've gone out of my way this week to find the weirdest stuff on the World Wide Web.
And she's got passion for fashion. 12-year-old brother, design star, Supreme Award winner Ella Goldfinch is helping us with, well, me with paper windmills. Plus, we're going to have a look at what she won and how clever she is.
Beautiful. Plus, it's the latest earworm to have us dreaming of summer. Aotearoa's K1 is standing by with an exclusive performance of his new hit single. Don't miss that. But first, we are celebrating World Vegetarian Month with a bevy of vegan beauty queens. How good's my job today, by the way? Welcome,
Oh, it's okay.
Miss Earth in New Zealand. We've got Annalisa Christian. We've got Miss Pin-Up New Zealand, Betty Rage, and Miss World Grand International New Zealand, Georgette Jackson. I'm a lucky man. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thanks for having us.
World Vegetarian Month kicks off in October, doesn't it?
It does.
And you guys are going to make a vegan dish for us this morning. Just a wee treat for everyone on the show this morning. So what are we starting with? What have we got going on today?
It's a vegan shepherd's pie.
Okay, vegan shepherd's pie. So normally shepherd's pie, you'd think quite a lot of meat involved.
That's right, yes. So we're going to make it with all vegetables and some lentils.
Okay.
And still give it that really hearty feel.
All right, why don't we get stuck in?
Yeah.
So what are we doing at the moment? What's on the cards?
Let's get some onions and garlic going in the pan. So I'll give that over to Betty.
So we're browning some onions and some garlic?
Yes.
Nice.
Getting it nice and hot.
So what's the idea behind World Vegetarian Month? What's going on in World Vegetarian Month?
It's basically to encourage people to incorporate a lot more vegetables in what they're eating. So instead of having more
Thank you,
meat
Esther.
stuff.
Thank you. I won't be any good with that, so you help out with the kitchen stuff.
Fantastic. Thank you.
It's not our first time in
So
the kitchen.
encouraging people to give it a go.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can always start, and if you don't like it, hey, you gave it a shot. But I think a lot of people that I've met and who have tried going vegetarian or even just eating more vegetables have found that they've had more energy, glowing skin, and that they've actually really enjoyed the process and have actually a lot of them continued it on. So
Right.
it's definitely a good thing to try.
Betty, how long have you been? You're a vegan, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm a bit fresh, so 4 months vegan.
That's long enough to know that you like it, though.
Definitely, I'm not going back.
Just for those at home, I mean, I'm sure everyone knows, but, you know, just in case someone's sitting at home wondering exactly what the difference is between vegan and vegetarianism, what's the difference? What's the main points of difference?
No animal byproducts whatsoever.
Completely cut them out from your diet. So no milk?
No dairy, no eggs, no honey.
No honey? Oh, my goodness, the bees don't even get a look
no
in.
honey, no, nothing that's come from an animal,
Nothing.
an insect.
Yeah.
What about a tree like maple syrup?
Maple syrup's okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
You can still have sugar.
And sugar. Sugar's okay.
Suzanne, you've given going vegetarian a go, haven't you?
Yes, I tried
Good.
it last year and we stuck with it, hubby and I.
Did you?
Yes, we did it for the October and then we stuck with it.
So you're still
There you
vegetarian?
go.
Yes, still vegetarian. And I feel so much better. I don't get the bloating in the stomach.
Yeah.
That's a big thing for the ladies, the
What do
bloating.
you guys find are the main benefits? What do you love about it? What's about veganism, I suppose, as well, but vegetarianism in general?
I think it covers everything, really. So you're
Yeah.
going to feel better, you're going to look better. Like Suzanne was saying, you're going to look a lot better fit-wise, so you're going to have a flat stomach.
Yeah.
But not only that, it's the best thing you can actually do for the environment. So the #1 contributor to human-caused climate change is actually animal agriculture, so eating meat, not just basically raising cattle, but where you have to grow soy, the crop that they're eating, it takes up a lot of land, and so it's actually really positive for the environment as well. So not just you, the environment, and
Helps
all
everybody.
around it's a good thing to do.
I like it. How's that cottage pie going? What are we up to
It's
now?
good. So we've put in some cumin and paprika,
Uh-huh.
just for spices. We've got capsicum and we've got mushroom. I'm just going to put some lentils in now.
Oh, good. Lentils
Yeah,
is
so
better
good
than a
protein.
staple, eh?
Yeah,
So good for
protein in there.
protein.
So be honest, do you like the flavour of vegan food?
Yeah.
Those flavour enhancers, like your spices and stuff, are all vegan anyway. So what you use to flavour your meat normally, you just use in your vegan dishes.
Because you must hear it all, though, right? You guys must constantly be getting asked those questions
Constantly,
like, oh, aren't you hungry all the time? Oh, doesn't it taste bland?
The funny thing about that is that I find that I'm not hungry all the time, and I eat less.
Right.
Yeah.
We were just saying earlier, like a lot of people say you can get cheaper meals going to McDonald's or cheap fast food places, but what you find is you end up buying quite a few things because you're still hungry. So you spend about $12 where you could have gone down to the market, it's got some fresh fruit, vegetables, and made something like we are today.
Awesome.
It's good for your body and it's filling.
And of course you can grow your own vegetables,
Yeah,
and it hardly costs you
exactly.
anything at all.
Good call.
Yes, you don't
That
need
is
much,
a good
doesn't
idea.
it? Don't need much room for a few bits of veggies. It's great.
Hey, Annalise,
Absolutely.
you're off to Vienna.
Vienna,
Very
yes.
shortly on your 21st birthday for Miss Earth.
Yes, I'm very excited to be heading off to Vienna. I've never actually been to Europe, so it'll be a new experience completely.
So there's you with your crown, the Miss Earth New Zealand
goodness.
title.
Yep, there we are.
And Georgette, you're off somewhere as well, aren't you? You're heading off to...
I'm going to Bangkok on Sunday.
Wow, that is incredible. So that's for the
So
World,
sad.
Miss World Grand International.
It's for Miss Grand International. I'll be representing New Zealand,
This-
and it's
That's pretty exciting.
exciting.
And Betty, you've got an amazing title as well, Miss Pin-Up New Zealand. What's the difference between Miss Pin-Up New Zealand and the other competitions?
So Miss Pin-Up New Zealand is a retro pin-up competition, a pageant where we had to do our own hair and makeup.
Yep.
We had to have a talent. We had to do day wear, evening wear, and just come up with everything with a vintage feel, having vintage clothing or having our own custom-made pieces.
Awesome. What was your talent, by the way?
I put the tank back on a BSA Bantam motorbike in 2 minutes.
Whoa, well done. That is a very good thing to be able to do.
Back to the task at hand, though. Where are we at? We must be getting
How are we
close to...
going?
Getting ready to put it in.
Yeah, so what's happening?
We're going to make the pie now. So we've done the pastry in the oven previously, just a little bit golden, and fluff it up. We're going to put the filling into the middle, and then on top we're going to put some mashed potato that
Top it
have
off with the mashed
chives,
Looking good.
chopped chives.
Cool. How do you keep the mashed potato nice and moist without the milk?
Yeah, so I just used the water that it was boiled in.
Okay.
I just left a little bit of that back and a little bit of oil. Yeah. And
Take a look at that.
Makes
Yep.
it nice and
Cool.
creamy.
Yeah, nice and creamy.
That looks
You
nice.
could use
About
a
the
little
fat.
bit of,
Olivani.
a little bit of olivani.
All right. Are we almost ready to dish
Yeah,
into
we're
the
gonna
pie?
put-
Okay, very,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
careful. We'll leave that there, I think. If we leave that there and bring everything over to it, if that's okay. Okay, all nice. Here we go.
How easy was that, Matt? You could do that.
That does look something like... Seriously, that looks something I could do, and it does look delicious as well. World Vegetarian Month. There's also a bit of a competition going on. New Zealand's sexiest vegetarian, I believe. And I think we might even have a yeah, in the studio with us today.
Really?
Suzanne Paul.
Is it me?
Yes.
You're in the running, mate.
Yeah, I'm not running very fast, I don't think, am I? Competition.
Is it a vote, do you know? Can we vote for Suzanne?
I think so, yeah. I'll be voting for you,
vote for me
Suzanne.
then.
Well, we'll make sure you go to the safe.
I will. I'll get my friends to do it.
Everything you need to know, though, is at the SAFE website, isn't it? So that's an organisation that does amazing things for animals all around the world. So get involved and maybe give it a go. Maybe I'll give it a go for October. Who knows?
Please do.
Eating something like this.
Yeah.
And look, here's what we prepared earlier. Oh, that looks delicious. If we just slide that one, hold that one there, and we'll get a shot of that beautiful
Oh, goodness.
cottage pie.
come
And
on
it's
this
all
way.
vegan. Vegan cottage pie. Thank you so much. Amazing to have you in the studio this morning.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you
and
for
good luck
having
with all your competitions and your futures and all that
Thank
and everything
you.
else.
Thank you.
Now, if you want to try Safe's Big Vegetarian Challenge, you can find all the links on our website. Tomorrow on the show, Jeff Scott is here with a cute school holiday recipe. He's going to be making meringue mice. But what else is coming up, Suzanne? What's happening?
Okay, everyone, I've got some wacky things to show you coming up very soon. Yeah,
Like this clip, eh?
Ooh.
What are they up to?
I don't know.
What is that?
We'll find out after this.
Oh,
Oh, it's a duck.
it's a duck. He's a...